Let's going to see about the cloud virtualization and data storage networking fundamentals. So first going to see about the introduction about cloud computing. So cloud computing refers to the delivery of computing service which uses by servers using storage device, database, networking, using some softwares and more over internet. The cloud which is used as an offer faster innovation which is flexible for more flexible for the resources and the economics in the scale. So it is a model which that enables the access to share the pools of configurable resources which can be rapidly provisioned and released with the minimal management effort. So this is the in the image. This is the application platform and the infrastructures which behind the backends of the it's worked as the cloud computing. So next we are going to see about the service models in cloud computing. So these are the some of the service models in cloud computing, that is nothing but infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. So infrastructure as a service which provides virtualized computing resources over the internet. Users can rent virtual machines, storage, networking, and related to the infrastructures. And next we are going to see about the platform as a service. So this offers a platform allowing a customer to develop and run the managing the applications without dealing with the underlying infrastructures. So this is completely entirely different from the platforms, and which it provides the tools, libraries, and services for the application development and deployment, and the software as a service. So this delivers softwares to the clients by the through the internet on the subscription basis. So this user can access the applications directly through by the web browsers without needing to install or maintain software for their device. So using this cloud computing technology, it brings lower cost to the when compared to the cost wise, it makes somewhat lower, and this cloud refers to overloaded some of the most cost and effort of purchasing, installing, configuring, and managing your own on prices. And it at the same time, this cloud computing will improve the agility and to evaluate the time value. If for example, if we start an organization by using the enterprise application in a minute, we will go to switch on to the cloud computing systems. So instead of waiting a weeks or months for IT, they can purchase by using the cloud computing. For the data scientists, they can empower the certain users, and especially for the developers, they can use support and software development by using these infrastructure services. So we can't we don't need to wait for a week or months for this providing this IT. And next we can use this with the scale more easily and cost effective. So this cloud computing will provide the electricities which you can scale capacity up and down the response to spikes and disk in traffic. So this can provide the user in the world. In terms of this cloud computing, which represents as the virtual IT structures, which mainly focuses under the operating system services, which that abstracted using these special softwares. So next we are going to see about the virtualization. So next topic we are going to see about this, and already we have seen that this is the some of the advantages. Here scalability, cost efficiency, flexibility, and access, and relatively it's make the more security. Next we are going to see about the server input output fundamentals. So here this server input, before that we have to see about the virtualization in the cloud computing. Virtualization which enables the cloud which to provide and make a maximum use of their data center resources. Not surprisingly, many corporations have adopted the cloud delivery model on their on-premise infrastructures, and this IT infrastructures offers the same self-service and agility to the end users. So next we are going to see about the server input output fundamentals. So using server, we will use to the input output process. So this server constantly interact with various components to process incoming and outgoing data. So incoming data is to the server, outgoing data is from server, and incoming data will given by the client or the user. So this includes the network input output, communication with other devices through the network, and a disk. Through disk we can use the input output reading and writing storage devices, and also the same time memory. This also input output will access at the same time by using the RAM. So next we are going to see about the input output controller and interfaces. So server utilizes specialized hardware which is known as input output controllers that manage the flow of data between different components, interfaces such as Ethernet, fiber channel, or InfiniBand facilities communication between the server and the external device. So this is a small example which behind the server will loads as a this is in the we have shown in this image. So next we are going to see about the storage input output fundamentals. So storage device is nothing but we will in basic start we will starts with RAM ROM like that way. So this is a type of a hardware components. The storage device mainly we will focus on in the hardware components which is used to store or retrieve the data, as it is the basic. So common storage devices which is include hard disk, RAM, ROM, drive, solid state drives which is named as SSD, and tap drives. Each type has its own characteristics and special items and capacity and the cost. If the level of the cost, capacity increases and speed increases, while simultaneously the cost also increases. And the storage interfaces, as it is like storage interfaces, here also many different applications have been devices have been connected to the server to transfer the storage interfaces. Like first we are going to see about the SAT, that is which is that serial advanced technology attachment, and next we are going to see about the SAS, that is serial attached SCSI, and next we are going to see about the NVMe, that is non-volatile memory express. So each, as it is same, this also having each on its own performance and capabilities of the different communications. So next we are going to see about the understanding the input output performance of metrics. So first we are going to see about the latency. The time delay which between the request from data and the retrievals, lower latencies implies with the faster response times. Next we are going to see about the throughput, the rate of which data can be transferred, that is named as a throughput. So higher throughput indicates the faster data transfer. So next we are going to see about the IOPS, that is input output operation per second. So a metric indicating the number of read and write operations as a storage device which can perform in a second. So higher IOPS often correlated with better performance. So next we are going to see about the optimizing server and storage input output. So this technique used as catching, load balancing, RAD configuration, and using faster interfaces which helps to enhance input output performance. So this virtualization techniques like input output virtualization improve resource utilization, and abstracting physical resources are more efficient to use. So next we are going to see about the challenges and solutions of this cloud computing. So system often face input output bottlenecks where the rate of the data transfers is limited by hardware or software constraints. So under addressing this bottlenecks involves optimizing the hardware, fine-tune softwares, and managing workload efficiently. Thank you.